All right, guys, this is the impending second market crash of the S&P 500 and Nasdaq. Never came, never came. Okay, and look at this. So GDP down 32%. Call the ambulance? Not for me. Nasdaq all-time highs always. And so jumping into this, we got Elon Musk hyped up about Tesla building more buildings and ramping up production for the future. So that is really cool. And we got this article that says Elon Musk is going to be enabling electric airplanes to fly, and that is crazy. And then we got uh, Elon Musk saying that 50% longer batteries in Tesla could be coming. So can't wait for Battery Day. I know you guys are excited too. And so right here we got this article about Teslas and drag racing versus Porsches, which is a super fast car. And but there's better videos on YouTube about um, the Tesla drag racing muscle cars. So I'd advise checking that out after this video. And yeah, everybody's pretty hyped up about the Tesla S&P 500 inclusion, which is good for the price long term, in my opinion. Um, but maybe we have some downside to let the big money, the big whales, get in at cheap prices. But anyway, we'll see. Either way, ain't gonna stop Elon from putting rockets into space and lighting them up like this. So can't wait to see what it comes in the future. And getting into Google Trends, Tesla is down a little bit to a 66 from the all-time high in search term, but when battery day comes, I'll look for it to shoot up to all-time highs probably. And then we got how to buy a Tesla, which is coming in at a 70, and which is usually pretty normal stock standard stuff. So anyway, what do you guys think about the how to buy a Tesla going up and then Tesla search term going down? Let me know in the comments. And then we got the 30-minute right here on Tesla. And so the RSI is coming up right here, as you can see. So if it does cross up and we break this little pattern right here in the charts, um, that would be bullish. And then uh, we got this going on the 30-minute, and as you can see it better, these are my support lines. And so we got this coming down here, and then we got this guy coming up off the bottom. So if Tesla does hold it up here, could we be seeing a push to the upside? And then the measured move out of that would be 10%. So if we took 10% to the downside, that would put us somewhere in 1793. But, same thing works for the upside. You can go 10%, and that would put us at 2200. So, yeah, I'm not sure about the upside target, but right now, as long as let's see here, your 6-hour RSI is underneath the EMA, it will be hard to be bullish on Tesla. But let's jump back down to the 30-minute and check out this. So there's also a trend line coming up from right here, and it got broken right here, and that's why we plunged it. So if uh, Tesla could push up, I would look for this area to get tested as resistance right here, coming in at 2145. But yeah, as far as that happens, we can see how that 30 minutes coming into the higher time frames and affecting it. And so the 1 hour is, it plunged the EMAs as support, and now we are contracting on historical volatility percentile right here, which is basically saying we could fill out this range in here. Out of the way. and that could be to the 1st of September if it started contracting on the 1 hour. But and that being said too, you have a double top in RSI, and that's more important than in price action. So yeah, but could it be the move played out and the bounce of the 50 read is the bounce of support? Also, this oscillator bouncing the 50 read. Let's see, but I think we'll just have to see how it plays out today. But with with Tesla being down 1.3% pre-market, that would put us at 1987, and if we're at 1987, that'll be a gap down to here. And so yeah, not real sure what I think of that. If it did happen, I might look up for a test back into this region and act as resistance, something like, so if we already came down here, you come up, get rejected right there and back down if it carried over into the higher time frames, which it should naturally if we went down 1.36 sorry about that percent. Okay, so looking at the daily, I would be looking for us eventually to get pulled back into this zone on the 21 at 1673. So if that does happen, I would look for it to bounce. But honestly, anywhere the 21 EMA is coming in at, and that's this white moving average, is where it should bounce. Just like it bounced it here, bang, all in this zone, and then all back in here in 2019. So, everybody was calling a blow off top right here, and I thought that was crazy just because I think anybody calling a blow off top right here just thought it looked similar to this. And yeah, I don't know, dude. They don't know what's going on in Tesla, but we do here on this channel. And yeah, not you can't call a blow off top until we put in a low down here and then keep going. And that's, has not happened yet. But not saying it can't, and this can't be the top. But see here. So we'll check out the daily, or sorry, we'll go to the monthly and work our way back in. Take off our drawing tools. Okay, so looking at the monthly, we do have, oh, sorry guys, didn't mean to show you the meme again. Okay, trying to do a new chart layout for you guys. Do it real quick. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. If you didn't know how to create a new chart layout, that's how you do it. Okay, so we are looking at this trend line right here as a potential bounce zone, and then we got this guy right here is another ray, and then this guy down here. Not saying it would ever go back to 200, but we can get patterns and things from this. And then we also have rays from back here. And this guy, which is not really relevant. But when you put them all together, you can get measured moves and other things from these. And in my experience, if you just do all connect the dots like this, you can get some really crazy, cool targets that do work, actually, I've found. Okay, so this one kind of go here, and then we got something like this. So in the future, we could be seeing Tesla at 2031, worst case scenario, like 5K, or best case scenario, 5K. But I don't think it'll take that long. And then, worst case scenario, back to this channel in 2030 of $200. But, not really looking for either of those things to happen. But it looks like this was a pattern that got broke out of, and to the bottom of the range would be 340%. So from the breakout point, we'll say we'll go up 340%. See where that puts us. Wow, so 3278 would be the target off of that. So in the future, we'll save this chart and look at it in a couple years. But if Tesla kept up on this upwards trajectory like this, we could say pretty confidently, even if Tesla came in the range like this and came up, and that would be January 2021, and then worst case scenario, come down in this range and then break out sometime in 2022, 15K and beyond. But anyway, that's pretty cool. So we'll see. Thought I'd share that with you guys. And then since we've done this one, we can jump down into the lower time frames and hide this stuff. Kind of irrelevant now. But as you can see, we have targets now. And then when you pair that up with support resistance, you have an even better range. And when support resistance pairs up with trend lines, that's when you make the cake and you make the magic happen and everything lines up. That's what we want to see here. And so we know we got this trend line here, and then we got this guy from here to here. So what does this mean? Could be a rising wedge. And typically when you have a rising wedge, 60% chance to the downside. But not really sure what I think about that. But just taking it from the middle range, and you can take it from the highest point, but I'd hate to see a bigger drop than that. And then that'd put us at 70% down. Yeah, so somewhere in the 470s if the worst case scenario happened, but then to the upside, 70.94. Yeah, so actually lines up with our target if it was to be bullish of the 33.18 target right here. So with all that being said, let's go down to the lower time frames and see where this triangle ends up at. So yeah, wow, right at 1688 target. So if we put on, let's see, if we put on our indicators here, it should tell us where the 21-day moving average is coming in at. Yeah, look at that, guys. Right into the range somewhere in here. So if the 6-hour continues to struggle, I would be looking for it to chop down in this range and potentially bounce the bottom off and catch the 21 along the way. But we'll see how it works out, guys. Have fun today. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.